I am now declaring that if the seat of Northwest St. Catherine becomes available, I will be a willing participant and I'll be engaged in the constituents to see if they'll accept me as a candidate for the next election.
Will you be seeking the blessing of the former representative of that
Most
constituency?
definitely. My commitments have always been clear. I am still committed to education. I'm still committed to having 1 degree per household. And I'm hoping that some of that will come through the direct policy of having control of a ministry. But I'm also hoping to have that direct interface. I will also interact with the people of Northwest St. Catherine to better understand what they desire and also understand better what kind of a manifesto we can put together.
If you're not given the nod to run for Northwest St. Catherine, are there any other seats or constituencies that you would consider?
Um, At this point, I am not looking at any other seat. We have had conversations about two others previously.
Can you drop names of those two
No,
others?
there are some places that will never accept the no handout philosophy that I have, and some that can't afford to accept that philosophy because they are in such economic destitution, poverty is so high that they need a person who will bail out their natural, normal living activities. That is something that I don't buy into. I believe that there should be systems in place for those things. Some people will say, oh, you are the person best able to win a seat for the party. And that is a selfish view because I've done it twice. I've tried twice on their behalf, one successful, one not successful, simply because the party was saying you're the best person to do so. And that seems to be the only time that some of these people recognize their talents, only when they want to use it on their behalf. Other than that, then cost the talent.
So do you slightly feel abused?
Um, I think that some persons want people to be beast of burden on their
Okay.
behalf, and I don't want to do that. I think that I have carried the cross for a very long time. I've been through this country multiple times on behalf of the party. I've been main speaker for the party on almost every occasion, every division, multiple times. And I think that there is some point that you must also say, I should be considered as well. East Portland got the most votes that any PMP has ever gotten.
Speaking about East Portland, the last time you were down there, after the electoral defeat, I think that was by 306 votes, you had promised to stay in the constituency. And I'll read your quote. And the love that you've shown me, I could not desert you. I'm staying here because there is something about the people here, even the ones that are laborites, that you can't do without, enjoying and loving. And I'm staying because the children need an example that if at first you try and don't succeed, try again. Why are you not trying again in East Portland?
Okay, relationships in general are a consequence of time and space. It is what is happening at the time and what's happening in the place. I really love East Portland when in that experience, that short experience. But also, you'd remember that there was an extreme intervention that came from the COVID. We had to take on the expenses of another home because Portland is not close by Kingston. And also, our business was being affected by the COVID in particular, which also affected our ability to spend freely. And by extension, we had to go in a different direction.